To discuss this, I'm joined by Public Affairs Analyst Jide Ojo. Jide, it's good to have you on the news. Thanks for giving us your time. The report does estimate potential cost savings. But can the committee quantify the expected financial benefits of implementing the report's recommendations in today's economic climate?
Thank you, Felicity. I think there's no gainsaying the fact that the whole essence of having Steve Oronsaye's report being implemented 12 years after it was initially submitted was to act as a cost-saving measures so that government can reduce cost of governance substantially. And I was not naive to see the kind of pushback that is taking place from the affected ministries, departments, and agencies that are now saying, no, please don't scrap us, don't do this, don't do that. Because the review that the House of Reps wants to undertake now is premature. This is a report that has been lying fallow since 2011. Why did there have been Parliament since that time? Why did none of them even call for the implementation or review of the report? And then on March 7 this year, the president gave a 12 weeks ultimatum to the Secretary to the federal government. What's his name? Senator George Akume, who led the implementation committee, that within 12 weeks, that 12 weeks has since lapsed. And many Nigerians are concerned that it would be like a disobedience to presidential order if this did not come true. Yes, I quite agree that at this very critical period, losing a job is going to be very painful. Even though the committee that submitted the white paper said, oh, there will be no job loss and all of that. I knew that they were just trying to calm frayed nerves. There is no way you will implement that kind of measure that there will be no job loss. But the most important thing is the overarching benefits to the country. And that's why I said, yes, it's a good step. It's a step in the right direction to reduce the cost of governance on the side of ministries, department, and agency. But it should not just be civil servants, it should cut across. We do not need the kind of, the number of ministries that Tinubu administration itself has created, additional 5 or 7 ministries that it created on assumption of office last year. We do not need 48 ministers. We do not even need the number of federal lawmakers that we have. What are we doing with 109 senators? What are we doing with 360 House of Reps members?
Let's look at the merging of agencies. The report proposes 29 agencies to be merged, but how will the committee assess the effectiveness of these measures in achieving cost reduction, for instance, and improving service delivery in the long term? Are there maybe metrics in place to track progress?
I should think so, Felicity. I should think that there will be KPIs and key performance indicators to know to track performances of these merged institutions. And in any event, it's normal public service rules that even if your agency is not merged, even if you are not affected by the Oronsaye Report, it then doesn't mean that you have escaped the axe. Even in the existing MDs, people are being retrenched, or people can be retrenched, whether at the federal or state civil service. The government can say, we no longer need your service. I mean, it's not mandatory that you must serve for 60 years. Redundancy, there's something called redundancy. So if you are not performing, you can be asked to leave. So there are so many reasons why people lose their jobs. But yes, the cost-benefit analysis has to be done. There must be a matrix in place that tracks the key performance indicators. How are we, what exactly in Naira and Kobo have we been able to save by implementing this Oronsaye report. 29 is just on the low side. If you go back to the 2011 report, it recommended far higher number of agencies to be merged. But because of the lobbying by the heads of these ministries, departments, and agencies, that's why the number was pruned down to 29. Even these 29 now are kicking and lobbying and engaging in high-wire politics to see whether they can stave off the axe of Damocles from swinging on their head. But we wait to see how this whole thing will pan out eventually.
Indeed. I mean, it didn't start today. Let's hope this time there will be actions that will come from this latest review. Thank you very much, Jide, for speaking with us.
Always a pleasure, Philip.